Hello everyone, we will solve this today's LeetCode problem. This is LeetCode medium average waiting time. So let's see what the question is. So there is a restaurant with a single chef. You are given an array customers where customer I is equals to arrival time and the time I, where arrival time is the arrival time of the ith customer, which is sorted in non-decreasing order. Non-decreasing order means increase uh, in increasing order, right? This means that it is sorted in it is sorted in increasing order, right? So basically that's what the non-decreasing means. And time I is the time needed to prepare the order of the ith customer, right? So we have given for each customer an arrival time and the time needed to prepare for order which is given by that customer. Sure. Okay. So when a customer arrives, he gives the chef his order, and the chef starts preparing once is idle. Okay. The customer waits till the chef finishes prepared his order. The chef does not prepare food for more than one customer at a time, and the chef prepared food for customer in the order they were given in the input. So basically, the chef takes order when customer arrives and gives his order, and it takes the time I times to prepare his order, right? And it can take only one order from one customer at a time, right? At a time, right? So basically, the question is given that chef can take, right? So we need to return the average waiting time for all the customers, right? So after giving order and after the order is completed by the chef, we need to find the average waiting time for all the customers, right? So basically, if we see the first example here in this, so basically what is given that chef is at the first customer. So one thing is clear that arrival time of the customer is at sorted at arrival time. I'm sure about that, so I don't need to worry about the arrival of the customers. One thing is for sure. Now what I need to do, I just need to do this the same thing which is written in the question, right? I just need to see this the question, right? So what the question is asking, see, first customer came. So first customer came as time is equals to 1, right? So he gives that order at time equals to 1. So chef take an order at time is equals to 1. He takes the order to prepare of first customer 2 minutes, right? So when the order is completed, so order will be completed after 2 minutes, which is, and order is given at 1, so order is completed at 3. So 1 plus 2, which is 3, right? So order is completed at 3. So how much time the first customer is waited? 3 minus 1, which is 2. Wait time is 2 time, right? Wait time is 2. This is for first customer. Again for it will so we will go move to its second customer, 2 and 5. So second customer arrives at 2 and gives the order, but chef was preparing the food for the first customer till 3, right? It means it cannot start preparing. It can take order, but it cannot start preparing for the second customer, right? So and after the chef completed the order at say 3, now it can start uh, now it can start preparing, right? So basically after 3, this 3 and yeah, after 3 it can prepare start for customer for 5 minutes, so which is 5, right? So when this customer will get his order after 3 plus 5, which is 8, right? After 3 minutes plus, okay, let's just write this here. After 3 plus 5, which is 8, so second order is completed at 8. So how much time second customer wait? 8 minus 2, which is 6, right? So it is the wait time for second customer. Now third customer arrives at 4 and gives his order, right? But the second customer order is completed till 8 only. So chef can only start after this 8, right? So how much time he needs to wait? So 8, he chef has started at 8, and wait time for order to prepare for the customer at for the third is 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So basically, how much time it waits? He comes at 4 and wait till 11. So 11 minus 4, which is 7, right? So basically, we need to find average time, right? So this is the wait time for all the customers. We just need to divide it. We just need to divide it by number of customers, which is, and this will be the of course this needs to be double value, right? Because we need to send it as a double, which is a float value, right? So we need to send it which is equals to 5.00 something. So that's how the question is, that's what the example is, right? So the the thing which you have seen here, we just need to simulate this, right? we just need to we just need to simulate we just need to simulate the whole process, right? We just need to simulate the whole process. Just a very easy problem. I don't know why it is given in medium. It's an easy problem, right? It just need an implementation to simulate the whole process, right? So basically what we need to do when we move when when the customer arrives when the customer arrives and gives order and gives order gives his order. So what we need to check that whether the chef is free, chef has come chef is free or not, right? Chef is free or not. If it is free, then he will take order and complete the order in the specified time for that customer, right? And that will be the uh, specified time, right? So but if it is if he is not, then he will complete the first order. And if he is not, if he is not free, then he will first he will first complete the previous orders, and then start preparing the preparing the current order, right? Right. And that will take much time which is given in time t, right? So basically what we need to do, we just need to check for each and at each and every step that how much time at which time the chef will start, and include the time I which is given this, and take the maximum of that. What I mean that, suppose I have taken second as example, this as an example, right? Why I'm sure about that I don't need to, because it is given as a sorted, right? I'm sure about that it is given as sorted. So basically what I need to just do, I will just iterate in this and calculate for chef and the wait time for each and every one, right? For wait time sum, right? Each and every one. So basically I just need to iterate, right? So for the first time, customer arrives at 5, wait till 2. So and prepare the order chef as 2. So how much time it waits? So 5 plus 2, which is 7, which is 7. And 7, how many times it wait? 2 times, right? 7 minus 5, so which is 2 times, right? But after this, chef completed the order 7 at 7, right? At 7. Till then another customer also arrived and place that order. And he so but the chef can only take prepare start preparing his order after 7, because he was preparing for the first customer. So same thing what is happening, see, 5 plus 2, which is 7. Now he can only start chef can only start preparing at 7, not at 5, right? So basically we need to just take the maximum of this chef time or the customer arrival time, which is the maximum we need to take that, because he can only start after that, right? If the order is placed before the chef was busy, then the chef time was included. Otherwise, if customer arrives at later on, then we need to take the customer arrival time. So basically what we need to do, we need to take just the maximum of the arrival time, maximum of arrival time of customer, and chef time, which is the maximum, and uh, just include our this is arrival time, right? This is arrival time, and just include our time I in this. And that's the whole thing which needs us for the chef, right? This is the time when chef can complete his order. And what will the wait time would be just is chef minus arrival time of customer. This will be the wait time which needs to be added for all the customers, right? Just these two lines is enough for this problem, because at each step we just need to see that either the customer arrival time is late or the chef preparing time is late, and add the time which is need to prepare for the current customer, right? This is the same process. So if you see, the 7 is the first 7 is the free time for the chef, and the arrival time is 5, so we need to wait till 7. And the food processing for the second customer is 4, so basically it will take 7 plus 4 11, right? So chef time will be 11, and how much time it waits? So 11 minus 5, which is 6, right? Now if you see here, uh, now again, after 11, this the customer is already present at 10 and gives his order, so it is free at 11. So 11 and 10, which is maximum, 11 is maximum. He will wait till 3, which is will be 14, and 14 minus 10, which is 4, right? He will wait till 14, and the third customer order is completed. The third customer order is completed. Now we will move to 20. Now you see here, customer arrives at 20 and chef is free on at 14, right? But before arrival, he cannot start processing because he has not received any order. So the chef will start at 20. Chef will start at 20 and take his order and complete it at one time, which is 21, right? Start as 20, take one time to complete his order, and 21 will be the final completion time. So how much time it will wait? 21 minus 20, which is 1. So basically we just need to add this: 2 plus 1 3, 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 4 12, plus 1 13, which is 13 by 4, right? So this must be decimal. So if you see here, this will be something 3.2500, right? It's something like this. So this is how we just solve this. So basically just this two line is enough for solving this problem. Now we will just see its implementation. So first thing is that I just take the size of these customers, and now I will iterate in this customers. And and also I need to calculate the chef. I need to maintain the chef time. Okay, just maintain. Okay, if you see the constraints here, this is 10 to power 5 and this is 10 to power 4. So basically it can go out of bound condition, so that's why I need to take a long, right? So type def long. I will just maintain a macro for that. So this is the chef time, which is 0, and I'm taking a wait time, which is wait time sum, right? Now what I will do, I will check for, just use these two lines, nothing else. I will just use these two lines. Okay, I will just use these two lines, right? I will just use these two lines, and the question is over. What I have done? Okay, this the arrival I is at the first position, which is C0, right? And the time is at one, which is C1. So arrival is C0 again, right? So basically this C is a vector, right? This C is a vector, and the customer is a 2D vector, right? So C0 is the arrival time, C1 is the completion of time. So chef will be the maximum time, and he will wait till chef minus C0, and wait time is this. And we just need to return what? We will just return wait time divided by. So this needs to be double, right? So I will just typecast this, or you can also use this, right? You can also write like this, and you can just send it. So let's just run it. Okay, this should be wait time sum. Run it. One thing is again that I need to typecast this C1, because this is the max value. This is the max value, and this C0 is an int, right? C0 is an int, and I have taken the chef as a long, right? So I need to just typecast this by taking LL. Now this should work. Uh, Same thing is happening. C0. Oh, sorry. I have typecast the wrong. C0 should be typecast, or you can write like this also and do 1 LL. Your choice. You can either multiply it by 1 LL, or you can typecast by just before LL. Both is correct, right? And submit it. Yeah, we have passed all the cases. So basically, what will the time and the space complexity for this problem? So time complexity would be O of n for sure, because I have it. I need to iterate in whole of the customers, so that will O of n. And short, it is already given in shorted, so I don't need to short it. So that will be O of n, and the space complexity would be, we haven't taken any extra spaces. We have just taken variables, so that would be O of one. So yeah, this is the time and space complexity for this problem. Basically, this is an easy problem because this just need to simulate the whole problems which is needed, right? So hope you have solved it. So hope you have solved it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.